Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with Allison Nichols. Gemini, as usual, this is going to be a general tarot forecast. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising sign. And if you're on the cusp, always check out that sign as well. Gemini, I'm going to be using my personal Intuitive Clarity Tarot deck. I created this and I actually have it on the market now. It is called the Fairy's Journey. There is a link below if you are interested in purchasing them. Just click on my Etsy shop below and that will take you exactly where you need to go. All right, Gemini, let's see what is going to happen for the month of May 2019 for Gemini. Of course, we're going to do numerology and clarification. One card already did pop out. All right, let's do some numerology here. Okay. 7. All right, Gemini, 7s are fun energies, actually. Very intuitive. Often decisions need to be made during a 7 energy. However, it's also an energy that is quite spiritual. If you are wanting to manifest something, 7 energy is a great time to do that. If you want to do moon manifestations or what, however it is you manifest, 7 energy is a fabulous time to do that. Also, if you have hard decisions or you have to make quick decisions, you actually are quite connected to your guides and any spiritual comfort that you might need in order to assist you in making that decision. Quite accessible right now. So great energy, Gemini, go for it. So do a lot of manifestation if you can, and be prepared for decision making time if you need. If you need to make some hard decisions, just know you have your guides there to help. All right, let's clarify. All right, so we start off with the 9 of Swords out of the Fairy's Journey. You can see that. Anyway, however, it is reversed. So it appears as if either it's usually one or the other. Straight up, it is worry, a lot of worry, sleepless nights. Reversed, it's either you're no longer worrying about it, or you've chosen not to see it at all. Okay. But I do get the golden ring. So there is something, it appears, within a committed partnership that it appears you've either chosen not to worry about it right now, or you're not aware that there's something that needs to be worried about. But we'll do more clarification. Now, on week 2, I do get the Knight of Earth. Okay. But it is reversed. Okay. Now, Pentacles and Earth are all about your finances and new opportunities. Knights are about news coming your way. So there could be some type of a delay, and I do get the Tree reversed as well, which is straight up healthy family reversed. So if you were expecting on some money coming your way through a family member, it appears as if there could be a delay or it's not coming at all. It also could be too, if you were expecting someone to pay you back from a while ago, it appears like that money might not be coming on that second week. Now, the third week, you've got decisions to make. Remember, we talked about decisions. There is the 7 of Cups or water, the Fairy's Journey. And then we have the mice. So there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Now, the 7 of Cups is also about illusions, delusions. believing things that believing in fairy tales, huh? Fairy tales. So not choosing to see, the chaos that's going on behind the wall. So if you look at the mice, they've got stuff going on behind the wall. They're choosing not to see that. So on that third week, there could be a bit of putting blinders on, all right, about something. Now, week number 4, I do get the King of Swords, which he is all about. Swords is about communication. It's also about thought, intellect. It can be troubles, because I do get the Scythe reversed. So it looks like you might be getting some slightly disappointing news at the end of the month and week 4. But we're going to do some clarification here and see what the heck is going on. Now, this could also be in week number 1. Yeah, week number 1. It could also be that it's just a slight worry. All right. You might just have a slight upset when it comes to some type of a committed relationship, um, marriage or, work related. We'll find out though. Because it does appear like the money that you were hoping for or expecting might be delayed that second week. Uh, okay. So I do get the 10 of Pentacles, and that is a lot of money. That is inheritance. Remember, I said that this might have something to do with family money over here in week 2, but this is inheritance, a lot of money. So there might be a slight worry when it comes to some type of a partnership and money. So perhaps you're worried that if there is a breakup in that partnership, or if you're creating a new partnership, you might be slightly worried about how the money is going to work out. Because the 7 of Pentacles on that second week, on top of waiting for money, this is a harvest. He's harvesting what he's worked for. So if this would be like a bonus or something to do with that, something you've worked quite hard for, it appears like there might be a slight delay the second week as far as actually getting it. But I do want to do another clarification card on top of these. Now, this third week, I get the Devil reversed. Okay. Remember, we talked about possible delusions, illusions, kind of putting blinders on, refusing to see that there's a bit of chaos going on behind this wall. We're refusing to see it. I get the Devil reverse, which is also a refusal to see something. All right. So if there's some type of underlying, and the Devil can be about addiction. It can be, well, it's about being chained to something. When he is straight up, it means that you are seeing it. All right. You see that there's a problem. When it's reversed, it is refusing to see it. Also refusing to see a way out of it. Here, being a little illusioned that things are okay when in reality they're not. Okay. The fourth week, I get my stability card, my 4 of Pentacles. So it does appear as if there might be a bit of disappointing news when it comes to stability. Your stability can be many things. It could be your finances. Pentacles, it's about finances. Could be about your job. But it is a slight disappointment here. So I don't believe it's going to upset your stability too much because he's still straight up. it's just a slight disappointment that's going to happen, and I do believe it's around finances, or your job, how you work. So let me do one more clarification card, and then we're going to see how you're feeling going into the month of June. Okay. All right. So we get the safe, the open safe, which is financial and often can be the money that you had secured away. Okay, which here we go with, it's a lot of money. It's about a lot of money. It does appear that there could be a slight worry this first week about some type of a windfall that you were expecting to come your way, in some form. Okay, but it's still quite positive. So there again, if you were expecting some money and it's just might not be as much as you thought it would be, so it's just a slight disappointment. So that's actually really good news. Now, this second week, it looks like there is someone, that you probably should not be trusting when it comes to a financial situation. All right. Remember, we talked about possibly some money not coming your way that you had worked for. It looks like there is someone that perhaps you should not be trusting. So if they are telling you, here we go, illusions, delusions, if they are telling you that they are going to come through, it appears like they are feeding you a line of bull. They really should not be trusted. And I think it's around your, whatever it is you have worked for that you thought you were going to get a payout on. Okay, this third week, I get the storks, which is about a move. Now, interesting. Remember, we talked about a bit of delusional thinking here, choosing not to see something that needs to be seen. Apparently, there needs to be some type of a residential move, because the storks are usually about a residential move. They can definitely be about pregnancy. So if you are refusing to, um, if you think there's a possibility that you could be pregnant, and you're refusing to face the facts, perhaps you need to do that. You need to make a move on that. Um, but this is about making some type of move. So whether that's residential, it could be work related, but some type of move needs to happen. You need to get released from this delusional, way of thinking and kind of hiding, the blinders on thing. You need to perhaps start to face reality. This third week would be good, a good way to move forward, because I do get the clover, which straight up is lucky. Reversed, it's still not a real negative card, and I do get it on, top of your stability card. So there is a bit of disappointing news that is slightly unlucky around something that makes you feel stable. Finances, if money in the bank, or work related. But this is slight. This is not, horrific, but there is a bit of a disappointment around that. It looks like the fourth week. Okay, so Gemini, let me see how you're going to be feeling going into the month of June, and then we shall be done. See if I can get anything else out of these. Of course, I'm going to use my tarot, deck, the Fairies Journey. All right. There is definitely, it appears, someone that you probably cannot trust that second week that is going to stop some something you've worked for coming through. Okay. Um, Going into the month of June, I get the Ace of Air or Ace of Swords. And that is a cutting off from the past and starting something new. I also do get the Temperance. That's her straight up, but it's reversed. Um, so that's out of balance, disharmony. And then I also get Justice, but it's reversed, and that is legal. All right, so a negative legal decision. It looks like there could be some news coming um, in that month of June, or you're carrying some news in with you that is causing some imbalance and disharmony, possibly an injustice, or if there is a legal thing that you are dealing with, perhaps in the month going into the month of June, that is going to be kind of the energy, the focus of some type of a court dealing. All right. And it could be that you're worried that it's not going to pan out well. So that could be just what's going on in your head going into the month of June. So that's kind of what I have here. Gemini, be careful that third week. Try to see things, take the blinders off. Okay, try to see things as they actually are. Um, there's that slight disappointment at the end of the month. And he's a legal card as well. So if there is some type of a legal situation going on in June, um, that there could be a bit of a disappointment at the end of the month, perhaps a delay, and it's carrying on into June. Slight disappointment around a lot of money, where there was some type of a bond, some type of a partnership, or this is old money. So if there, was some type of a breakup where you thought you were going to get more than you do, but it's still good. It's still fine. You still come out okay. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for May and going into June. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did reading the cards for you. Please, if you are interested in the Fairies Journey Tarot deck, there is at the end of this video, I did add for the at the end for if videos that I would like for you to see. It's down there. Can't talk all of a sudden. Anyway, click on that and you could see the whole deck. If you're interested in purchasing, click the link below. Please always like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. If you would like your own personal tarot reading, that link is down there as well. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous May. Until we meet again in June, I am always sending loving energy your way. Bye-bye.